fasting. Ooh. Now some of you are going to think this is just a fad or a trend that is going around right now. And yeah, probably the talk about it and the publicity is probably going to go away after a while. But that doesn't change the fact that fasting, apart from just the regular things, getting more sleep and work on your stress levels, that is the greatest thing I have ever done for my body. Both the intermittent one, I do like 15-9, where I don't eat for 15 hours, I only eat within 9-hour window. That alone is a big change. And also I do longer fasts. Once a week I do 24-hour one, and once a month I try to stretch that one out to 72 hours. You should go into the app and listen to the fasting part I did there. That is a good base to watch first. And the next step is just to go ahead and try it out. And of course, like everything else, you just have to ease into it, you have to practice it, you have to do it, and then it becomes your true nature. The thing is that our stomachs now, after the way we live our lives these days, at least here in the western part of the world, where we have everything, we have refrigerators, there's food to find everywhere, we can order it online, through phone, everywhere. We have access to food everywhere. So our stomachs have become these spoiled brats. They just want food and they want it now, and we always give it to them. Just think about it this way. If you are carrying around body fat, excess body fat, and this has nothing to do with the way you look. This is not about fat shaming or anything like that. I don't give a flying fuck about what you look like. Just think about the basic science of it. What is body fat? It's energy. And if your body is covered in energy, then why do you have to stuff your face the whole day just to have energy? And that's the problem. We feed our bodies with crap and a lot of food. So it's just used to getting carbs and sugar, picking that out and using that as energy. And everything it doesn't use, it puts on, and it never reaches into that when it gets hungry. And this is probably the biggest mistake people make when they think about, oh, you have to burn more calories than you eat. Well, that's one part of the equation. But if your body is just set to only eating or using as energy what you eat at that time, that it's only going to take you this and this far. You have to manipulate your body and make him use the body fat as fuel. If he doesn't do that, you feel it. You have no energy, you have no concentration. It's all out there because he is just looking for carbs and sugar. And that's why it's also, fasting is a great tool to see if you're stressed, overstressed, because when your cortisol hormones go throughout your body because of stress, your body only wants carbs and sugar to shut it down or to control the situation. So if you don't give him carbs or sugar, if you fast, he doesn't go for the body fat, and your energy levels crash down, as well as your concentration. And this is also probably why people who try keto end up being really tired, out of focus, with lack of energy. Is probably because the stress levels are too much. So it's something you have to do. You have to just get your body used to it. Start with intermittent fasting. And people always, oh, while I'm fasting, can I do this, can I do that, drink coffee, whatever. Just cut the bullshit. Just drink water. You can add salt to it if you want. Some vitamins and supplements, as long as they don't have calories in it, proteins or carbs. But don't only drink water. I mean, then it might be a great way, since you are going through a little bit of a period where you're adjusting something different, then also use that time to, well, decrease your caffeine addiction. But The main thing is to take a break from food. Get that break in, let the body turn to his storage, his fat and energy storage, without you constantly feeding it. You should think it's weird that you have to stuff your face every time to have energy if you have some body fat on you. It's like if your car only ran if 2 or 3/4 of your gallon of your gas tank is full. If the engine would shut down after you go past that level of fuel, you would take the car to a garage and have it fixed. It's broken. But we somehow don't think about it as like that when it comes to our bodies. So make that change. Also, I've always been this guy that was 2 or 3 times a year that got really sick. Fever, runny nose, the works. And always, usually 2, 3, even 4 weeks after that, I have this massive cough. I know I have a cough right now, but that's because I went to a heavy period of stress and a lot of pressure, and I didn't manage to fast then due to the stress levels I talked about earlier. But for 2-3 years since I started these fasting protocols, I have not gotten sick. That just went out of my life. So that is a big change. So start today or tomorrow. Just stop eating at like 6 or 7. I don't know, we have a cultural difference between me and you if you're living somewhere in another country or something. And you also have to find the schedule that works with your job, that suits your job. When are you eating at night? And also keep in mind, try to eat and drink nothing for the last 2, 3, even 4 hours before you go to bed. Just try one thing out. Half an hour before you go to bed, eat something, and you will wake up hungry and low in energy. If you spend like 3 or 4 hours without food or water or drinks before you go to bed, you're gonna wake up with a lot of energy and you're not gonna be hungry. Okay? Start trying out fasting. Go into the app and watch the fasting part there. The app has no features regarding fasting because it's just you don't eat food. That's it. You only drink water. So watch the app part in the app and start trying it out. And don't give up. It takes 4 or 5 days for it to start working correctly in your body. Okay? Do that.